What is going on, everyone? Shino75 here, and I'm bringing you a very special video. Now, this date in particular has a very special meaning to me and kind of the channel, considering that this is actually the anniversary of when I have started the channel. Well, not exactly started, but when I started up doing commentaries and things like that. Now, January 15th, 2010 was when I started doing them, I believe. No, not 2010, 2011. There we are. I'm getting confused now. But yeah, that's when I started doing them. And I just thought I'd make this little video and kind of give you guys a little update on what exactly has gone on throughout, the whole time. And if you guys were wondering what that little noise was, I kind of forgot I have these little bracelets on. So yeah, that's aside from the point though. So yeah, it's been 2 years now, and it's kind of weird now. That's I don't know, it's a weird feeling though, doing this whole YouTube thing for like 2 years. And I mean, I've been off and on, of course, and if I would have started off when I got my first capture card, I probably would have gone and been a bit more higher up on sub counts and probably already been partnered way long ago. But I mean, that's not really the point here. The point is, I've been well, not consistently, but I've still been going at this for 2 years, and I think that's quite a feat to do, to actually keep up with this kind of thing over 2 years. And it's kind of weird seeing where everything has gone. I mean, I've met so many people throughout the whole entire time I've been doing this. I've learned a whole bunch of things that I probably would have never really gone and pushed myself to learn if I wasn't doing this whole YouTube thing. And I mean, it's a great feeling. And then I've had this kind of topic, and I kind of feel that I should actually go and talk about it on this video. And it's kind of been about, if I wasn't doing YouTube, what exactly would I end up be like? Well, what exactly would my life kind of be if I never really decided to go and get myself a capture card, or start recording gameplays or anything like that? And I mean, it kind of come to think of it, I mean, I probably would have been a bit bored doing what exactly I would be doing. I mean, I'd be probably focusing a bit more on school, but I'd still be trying to keep in contact with other people. I'd probably still be around, chatting with other commentators and doing that kind of thing. But I wouldn't be as active or anything like that with my own YouTube stuff, because I wouldn't have it. I mean, I wouldn't really have spent a whole bunch of money on getting a microphone, on getting a new computer, on getting the capture card, getting my PS3 replaced, getting all these other games. I mean, I would still be getting a massive amount of games, but I wouldn't have them for similar reasons, and I wouldn't be I wouldn't go and start finding all these old games that I would want to go and play. And honestly, I think I would just really be bored and not having a place to go and kind of vent out or anything like that, which would kind of be weird for me. But I don't know, I mean, I kind of think about it, and it's kind of weird because I really started off this whole commentary thing because of a friend. I was meaning to actually start up, but I never really had the motivation to do it. When I first got my Dazzle, the way I had to set it up was I had to go and get everything connected up and have it go split, because it doesn't really give you a preview when you record on what's going on the Dazzle, and you have to kind of find a way to split it apart so you can still see the video and still play it on your TV, but still have it be recording. So I had to have like 3 different little audio splitters and all that would split up the video and do that, because the Dazzle doesn't do that. It doesn't have that capability. It's just a direct thing, and you record it. And then the way I had to hook it up and the way I had to get it to my laptop didn't quite work out, considering my laptop was really outdated for the time. And I mean, it wasn't really to its good specs for doing what it needed to do. And then trying to edit those things and trying to get everything rendered out and all that on Sony Vegas, it did not work out. For a good little 10-minute video, it took me about 3 hours to go and render out on my laptop, which sucked ass. And I still remember because I recorded some stuff for my buddy, and this was when I ended up getting the Hapog, and he was doing a review on Dead Space 2, so I recorded him some gameplay, and it was just about 20 minutes of gameplay, and it took me 5 or 6 hours just to render. I mean, I still remember when I had the thing recorded, and then I came home, I put the thing to render on my laptop, and it did not end until 12 or 1 in the morning, and I had to go to work the next day, and I was like, fuck, man, this is gonna suck. and you know, all this other stuff. And it's kind of just weird though, because you know, all the money I put into YouTube and all the time and all that effort and everything, it would just, you know, I would have to go and apply that to something else. I really don't know what exactly I would want to go and apply it to. I mean, I don't ever regret, like, you know, buying this snowball mic and buying the Hapag and buying this webcam and buying the new computer, because I mean, the new computer was fucking awesome. Let me just say it and tell you guys that. And like my HD TV, honestly, I think that's like the main thing that really helped me out with my my recording, because I was working on a regular kind of I didn't have a an RCA jack for my older TV. It only had for like a cable connection, so it sucked ass too. So trying to play on that was just horrible. I can't even get my words out. But yeah, pretty much when I ended up getting my HD TV, that kind of pushed me to actually start recording a bit more. And I tried to record and I tried to do commentaries, and I just didn't really find the time or the motivation to do it, like I said. And then, you know, trying to go and do my old commentary styles with a microphone that isn't really that good. It was a freaking Rock Band mic, and actually, come to think of it, I think I have it right here. Yeah, it's this microphone right here. I have it all wrapped up because it's a super long ass cord, but I mean, seriously, this microphone was like the one I used for like my first 2 or 3 commentaries, and then I was just like, I am not going to put it up with that. So I decided to go and, you know, not do that. And I ended up going and buying the Hapag. I bought this snowball. I ended up buying a new computer, and that all came in around the same time. This was around the wintertime of the wintertime of 2010. So my computer and my Hapag and all that came in around like, well, they started coming in like in February, because that's when I remember I started doing a few test recordings. I did a Dead Space Ignition, not Let's Play, but like a live thing. I played a bit of that, and then I did a bit of Marvel vs. Capcom and some other stuff. And I mean, if you guys were really willing to take the time to go all the way back to my other commentaries, I sound horrible. I don't have like a good personality. I was whispering. I was like I had my mouth too close to the freaking microphone, and it was just, oh man, like my old commentary habits are just, they're not really that good. I wasn't really being comfortable with it. It was being more of a chore for me to actually do some recordings. Like when I started recording, I was just like, okay guys, so I'm playing this and I'm on playing this map, and like I didn't really speak that like softly, but I mean, it was like whenever I recorded, I only recorded at night, and it was only when my brother wasn't home. I didn't really have the time in the day because I was working. This was my job. Well, this is a job before I started working at my current job right now. So keep in mind, again, this was like 2 years ago. So yeah, I mean, back then I just did not have my personality. I could talk. I mean, I had like the gift of gab when it comes to like me just talking anywhere. Because I've said this before in other commentaries, and I've said this before in other things. I mean, I always like to talk to myself a bit. And it's not the kind of weird thing of, you know, you see those weird guys with, you know, all twitching, they're like, you know, I can, like, not like that. Like with me, I always had stuff that I would talk to myself and try to get my thoughts straight. And I mean, a lot of people tend to do that. And I mean, some people think it's weird, some people don't. I don't really think it's weird. I mean, I have this kind of thing so I can go and see how exactly I'm going to go and, you know, do stuff. You know, I practice stuff, and that's just how it goes. I've been practicing this little commentary for the last like 2 weeks now, and I was going to either go and write everything down, but I don't really like when I do that, because I mean, for one, it doesn't really seem fluid to me. Just having to read from like a little kind of like notebook thing doesn't really seem natural to me. If I kind of just, I wouldn't say wing it, but if I just kind of do this off the top of my head, it kind of helps me a bit more, and it seems a bit more, I don't know, natural for me to actually go and do. But I mean, if I honestly, like I said, if I wouldn't have started up this whole YouTube thing, I probably would have either just talked to people on Twitter and all that, and, you know, gotten people to do that, and then I probably end up getting the push to go and start doing recordings on YouTube and all that from them. And I mean, for those of you that don't really know who exactly I'm talking about when I started referring to my friend, this was way back ago. I had a few videos with him on the channel, but I erased them because they weren't really relevant, they weren't getting viewed, and I didn't really see any point for them to be on there, so I ended up erasing them. But his name is Links is Me, and his, I don't know, I should probably leave his link down in the description below. He does a few videos every once in a while. He's more into the little comedy sketch guy, but he was one of my close friends. I met him from work, and he was the one that pushed me into doing YouTube. So I thank him for that. And you know, we did a few videos, and I mean, he ended up moving out to some other state. I forgot which one at the time. I think it was New Mexico, but that's aside from the point. But yeah, he moved out and like way back ago in the middle of me doing my YouTube thing, but I still kept going. He helped me out get my first like initial viewers, and of course, you know, I had other people helping me out too, like Becca, X Miles, whatever you want to call her. She helped me out too a lot. I mean, she introduced me to a lot of people, and I mean, she had a great talent with meeting people, and it just really kind of shows. And no matter what exactly she's done, she's been good. So I mean, she knows what she's doing, and I do thank her for helping me out in the beginning years. And yeah, let's see here, what else? It was kind of weird though. Like I look back at some of my other commentaries and like some of my other Let's Plays, like the Mark Echo Let's Play. That was like the first one I started off, and I was not expecting that one to be such a great hit. I really wasn't. When I played it, I just loved it as a kid because, you know, I looked it up at when it came out. I actually wanted to get the game, but I kind of forgot about it, and I saw it on X-Play back when G4 was still doing, you know, video game stuff. But I saw it on X-Play, and you know, they were saying it's pretty good. And I was trying to find it, and I just kind of forgot about it. But it was back when I was a kid, and I didn't have any money. I didn't really get a good enough allowance to go and save up for getting a game. But one day I ended up having to go and get my cousin. Well, like, it's my cousin's son, so I still call him my cousin. But I was trying to find him a gift, and I went down to Best Buy because, you know, they were trying. Well, yeah. Basically, long story short is we were in the area that the Best Buy is in, where my town is. And I went in there, I found him a game. I think it was like Tekken 4 or something like that. It was a PlayStation 2 Tekken, and it was a newer one. So I went and got him that one, and then I ended up finding a game because I had about like $20 extra because like my dad gave me like 40, I guess, and like the game was like 15 or something. So I had a bit of extra money, and I ended up finding the Mark Echo game. And I was like, holy shit, I totally forgot about this one. I'm gonna go fucking pick it up. So I go and grab it, I pay for it and all that. I play it, and I just did not stop playing that game. I think I beat it like in about a week because I just wouldn't stop playing it. And then I ended up finding it again, just going through some of my old games. And my buddy, who was actually looking through it, and he's like, yeah, you know, this game actually seems pretty appealing to me. And I was just like, yeah, I don't know, I'm thinking about doing a Let's Play of that one. He's like, Let's Play, what's that? So I kind of showed him a few videos and all that, and he's like, yeah, you should do that. You know, because you already know a bit of graffiti and all that. And I was like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. He's like, yeah, just go ahead. Or unless you want me to let you know, unless you want to just have me borrow it. And I was just like, I don't know. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll go and do a few videos and see how that goes. And I recorded a bit. I tried to do a bit of on the Dazzle, but it did not work out. So I was just like, you know what, fuck the Dazzle. I'm just going to go and buy the Hog. And I think that was actually a good step in my, you know, for my channel. Because I didn't really start up the Let's Play until later on. But when I ended up starting it off, I was just like, oh, you know, this is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not really getting that many views and all that. And just the way I was commentating on the Let's Play just didn't really work out well for me. And, well, I wouldn't say it didn't work out, but it wasn't really necessarily what I wanted to do with the Let's Play. And the way I treated it, and the way I treated it with a lot of other Let's Plays, was that I used it as like an update kind of thing. Like, I would just talk about what the fuck I was ever, you know, doing, and I wouldn't really talk about the game. I wouldn't do that, and I didn't really want to exactly go and have that going on, because I know not everybody watches the Let's Play, and I know not everybody watches every single video of the Let's Play. So when I went and mentioned something else in another video, I had people that are like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. So I was like, you know what, I shouldn't really be doing that anymore. I really shouldn't go and start just babbling on about about this other shit about my life. I should just keep that for some other thing, you know. And that's what I kind of was doing with the Minecraft thing. Because let's see, was it Mark Echoes? I did that on that. Saints Row, I did that quite often because there was not much I could talk about because there's just a whole lot of filler between missions, and I was just like, I'm not going to cut this off just yet. And I think I might have done that a bit with Twisted Metal Black. I'm not too sure. I don't quite remember that far. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this video is just kind of seeing what exactly would have happened if I never really did YouTube, what kind of got me into YouTube, looking back, what exactly I would change and all that stuff. But I don't know. I mean, there's just been like so many things I could have just done with my whole life, but I think YouTube was a good option for me. And sure, I might not have 1,000 subs, 10K subs, 1,000,000 subs, or whatever. I mean, I have a good sub base, I have a good amount of viewers, and I don't even know what I want to say anymore. I try to go and keep in touch with every single one of my comments and every single one of my viewers that tries to keep in contact with me. I mean, I've added people on PSN, I've added people on Xbox, I occasionally game with people, and I mean, just seeing how everything has gone off, I would say it's a pretty good thing, and I wouldn't really change it much. And I don't know, I'm thinking back and going, I should probably change up a few of these series and see what exactly I can go and do. I'm thinking of redoing the Mark Echo Let's Play, but I don't know when exactly I'll be going and doing it. But I really wanted to go and do it again because a lot of the stuff I was doing in there, keep in mind it was when I started beginning. Now I'm trying to get my head straight. Okay. When I started doing that, I didn't really know much about editing. I didn't know much about uploading, rendering, anything like that. So my editing style was kind of forward. I did not know about fading in and fading out certain scenes, and I didn't really know about volume levels and all that stuff. So, and plus I also didn't know about the music copyright shit. So I had to redo a whole bunch of those levels, and I mean, not levels, but the videos. For some of you that were watching them, you'll notice that on a few of the videos I had to take off a whole lot of the audio because it was just all music, and I couldn't really go and have that playing, so I had to go and change it up. So I'm thinking about going back to it, and then changing up the what's it called, changing up the audio and doing all that, and redoing that. And now that I have a bit more skill in editing and rendering and all that. But again, I'm not ever going to take out those videos. I mean, they have too many views and too much comments and all that to really go and take them down. I think I'll just leave those there to have people see what I came from, from beginning YouTube all the way to my current self, which is still taking improvements. I'm still trying to get other stuff going, and I'm still trying to balance out school, work, and YouTube and all that. And I'm still trying to do live streams. I'm still trying to get everything going, and it's just, I don't know, it all takes time, it all takes effort, and we just have to go and find the time to go and do it. So yeah, it seems I've been talking for almost 20 minutes now, which is kind of crazy. But like I said, if I'm just nailing this thing left and right, kind of, I just go on a ramble, and sometimes it's a good ramble, sometimes it isn't. But a lot of you have noticed that, and I think that's what my commentary is as long as I can find a topic to go and talk about, and as long as I can go and figure out what exactly I want to go and do, it'll just go and keep going. And I mean, if I'm trying to find something to talk about, or if I can't find anything to talk about, I'll end up just going and trying to just go out with whatever is on my freaking mind or whatever is on the screen, and it doesn't really work out. But if I have a topic going, and if I can just get something fluid out, it just becomes super easy for me. So I don't know, I got to find a few more things I can do that, I guess, and this will make the whole YouTube thing way easier. But like I said, I mean, I can't really see myself without doing this whole YouTube thing. I mean, either way, either way, I would have probably gone and just forced myself to do it. But with the whole way everything just kind of fell in place, I think it was for the best. Because I mean, I don't think I was ever going to be able to go and buy all this stuff for YouTube, just specifically for YouTube. And now, I mean, I look at my computer and I look at what's on it, and I have tons of freaking videos. I have so many Steam games that I'm going to be eventually playing. I still need to go and get a good recording software for my PC. And then, honestly, I don't even know what else. But before this video gets any more longer and before my voice starts going out, I think I'm going to go and end it here, guys. Thank you for 2 years. Thank you for all the subs, all the likes, favorites, comments, all the support. And honestly, I'm hoping I can go and see you guys in 2014, and let's just see let's just see what games and what stuff I'll be playing later on. So until the next one, guys, I hope you'll enjoy yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you and the next time I can go and do one of these. Until then, I'll see you guys later.